Hello and welcome back to another lash with me. Today I am doing a very wispy lash set, but this one's super unique. So I'm really excited to share my planning with you. My model today is 𝑻𝒊𝒎𝒂𝒑𝒕𝒆𝒔, and of course, you know I have to make her comfortable. Guys, I actually put a memory foam over my bed. I don't know if you guys noticed that in the beginning, but that memory foam, we're going to be selling at Lash Artistry really soon, and my clients have been loving it. So keep your eyes peeled. That will be coming up very, very soon. Okay, let's get into the actual set. So I always start by cleansing and priming. I do this for every single client, not only because I want the lashes to last amazingly and to connect super well, but also because I need those eye pads to sit nicely under the eyes. It takes so much more time doing a service if the eye pads do not stay put. Let's just pause on 𝑻𝒊𝒎𝒂𝒑𝒔's eyes here for a second. So if you look closely, you'll notice that she has a double lid, but not across the entire eye. This is quite common with Asian clients, not for every single Asian client, but it is quite common for Asian eyes as a whole. So the double lid is going to make it really important for us to make our mapping longer on the inner corner so that really short lengths don't get lost underneath that eye fold. It's also really important we don't use super curly lashes on the inner corner. So what's going to happen if we use really curly lashes is the lashes are actually going to curl up and into the eye crease, which we don't want, especially if we're using really short lengths. So what I'm going to do today is work with a CC curl. I have to do that for 𝑻𝒊𝒎𝒂𝒑𝒔 because if you look closely, her natural lashes in that area do point down just a little bit. So I need a soft amount of lift to give the appearance that the lashes lift up a little bit more than they do. So CC curl, I'm going to work with longer lengths, lengthwise being 9mm on the inner corner, and I am going to skip the first few natural lashes on that very inner corner because I often find it can look unnatural if I put lashes on those very inner corner lashes. I find that helps a lot with a double lid like my client 𝑻𝒊𝒎𝒂𝒑𝒔 has. Outside of that, curl-wise, her natural lashes point pretty straight out. I wouldn't say that they're all downturned, just a few on that inner corner. She does want a lot of lift though. She says she likes pretty dramatic lashes and she loves lots of length, which actually does make sense because she has a lot of spacing between her lash line and her eyebrow. So lengthwise, I'm gonna work from 7mm all the way up to 15mm. I think this is gonna look beautiful on her. And we're gonna go for CC curl across the entirety of the eye. Lash layer wise, she has lots of lashes and layers to work with, so I know we can get drama out of this set. Let's dive into the mapping just a little bit. You're gonna notice that I put a lot of length variations like 16mm next to 12mm and 5mm beneath with 8 and 9mm. There's a lot of length variations. That is going to create incredible texture. So what that means is there's going to be a lot going on texture wise. It's not going to be like your soft, subtle, wispy. It's going to be quite textured. So the more length variations you have without utilizing lengths next to your longest length. So what I mean is, let's say 16mm. Instead of putting 15mm next to that, I'm jumping down to 12. That gives me a big amount of texture, 4mm of texture. And then I'm also putting 8mm in that section. I'm actually not worrying too much about layers for this set. Instead, you're relying on your length variations to create the textures. I'm working with our pre-made spikes. That's what I'm placing first. And those are going to kind of create my shapes, the bones of the set. From there, we're going to go ahead and put some 0.03 diameter handmade wet lashes in there just for an extra bit of softness. So the pre-mades are going to create more of a stark finish, which is what I want for the shape of the set. But for the rest of it, I want to mix some starkness, aka some more pre-made spikes in there, and some soft wet lashes. So you can see the pre-made spikes are quite harsh looking. That's great. That's what we're going for. But if you look at this wet lash spike that I'm placing, it's softer at the tips. So that's going to be important to create and bring softness into this set. Dimension wise, for my 0.03s, I'm working with anywhere from 7 to 10D fans, which is quite high, but the result, absolutely stunning. always finish with Superbonder, really important, especially when doing any type of handmade volume, because I want those fans to keep their shape. I want them to look exactly as I made them when the client comes in for a fill. And I want my retention to be not just good, but exceptional. So Superbonder is an absolute necessity. It's a product that I do not forget to use during any service I perform. All right, guys, rate this set. What do you think? Would you recreate it? Do you think it matches my client? What would you rate this set?